Now class, begin with the condensation polymerization or step growth polymerization. Okay. For step growth or condensation polymerization, as we have studied that there should be a bifunctional or trifunctional group, and there should be a release of a simple molecule, H2O, alcohol, and so on. Generally in your class, what we are being dealing with the release of a simple molecule, it will be mostly water only. So we are being starting with condensation polymerization, and this is called as step growth polymerization. Okay, step growth polymerization. Condensation polymerization or step growth polymerization. Fine. Under this, the first one is pterilene. It is also called as Dacron. Okay, pterilene or Dacron. The monomers which we are using are two in this. That means it is a copolymer process. Copolymer. Two different monomers are being joined together. The first one is ethylene glycol, and the formula of this is and the next one is terephthalic acid, and the formula is so the end unit of terephthalic acid and end unit of ethylene glycol are being combining together at temperature of 420 to 460 Kelvin, and the catalyst which is being used is zinc acetate antimony trioxide. So in this case there will be a release of water molecule, and the release of water molecule, how it is being going to take place, that is a release of an OH group, and the H group will take place. So you are being having a bond of O and OH being released, H and OH of this is being going to release out. Same thing from this end also, the H is going to release from this end. Fine. And from this end the OH is going to release, and the process continue. The release of H2O will to continue. So you are having O CH2 CH2, that is O CH2 CH2, then O. Now this will be C double bond O, this ring, C double bond O is going to left out, and the unit closed. This is how the Dacron is being produced. Now it is being basically used for making wool, cotton mixtures, wool. It has a crease resistance property. So the fibers of pterilene, so the uses are is highly crease resistance. It is fibers of pterilene is highly crease resistance. Fine. And it has low moisture content. Fine. So these are the uses. So it is also being in a mixture of wool, cotton. It is being mixed with it, so that it has highly crease resistance. That was the wool clothes are not being having so many of frizz on it. Fine, because of the mixture of this terylene or Dacron being mixed in it. This terylene and Dacron comes under the category of polyester. You must have read the name of polyester. It comes under the category of polyesters, which has ester linkage. Fine. So this terylene Dacron come under the category of polyester because of this ester linkage being present in it, and these are being used having a high resistance property. So it mixed with cotton, it's mixed with wool also, so that the clothes doesn't have a crease problem, wrinkles problem in it. Okay, so this is what we are having. Now next one is we are being doing is polyamide category. We are going to do with polyamide. The second category we are being doing. This was the polyester first category. Okay, and the second category which we are doing is polyamide category. Okay, the polyamides are being basically which has amide linkage. That's why they are called as polyamide. As the polyester being having ester linkage being called as polyester, amide linkage are being called as polyamide having an amide linkage. Under this, the first one is nylon 6,6. Again, it is a copolymer. That means two different monomers are being used, and the monomers which we are using is first one is adipic acid, and the formula of adipic acid is so the end unit of this is being used with hexamethylene. Okay, hexamethylene diamine. ठीक है, hexamethylene diamine, and the formula is end unit is being used NH2 CH2. This has 6 carbon atom again NH2. The 6 is represent the number of carbon atom, 4 of this, 5 and 6. For the other unit also you are having 6 carbon atoms, so 2 6 are being represented, and the two monomers which we are using have 6 carbon atom each. Okay, so they are being reacted under 525 Kelvin and high pressure condition with the release of water molecule. Fine. So in this case also there will be a release of water molecule in a way that OH group is of the acid, and one of the H of the amino group is being released out. In the same way OH group and one of the H group of the NH2 is being released out, making a water molecule. So these two are being released. So we are having C double bond O, CH2, 4, C double bond O. Now this unit is going to combine with this, and this is being released one hydrogen from it. So NH, CH2, 6, NH, and this. This is nylon 6,6. Fine. Now this nylon 6,6 is being named because of the number of carbon atom being present in it. 6 is carbon atom. These are being a fiber basically, so it has much more stronger strength. It has thread-like structures. Fine. So this is the another category which we have done under the condensation polymerization. Fine.